Hey guys, Tess here from It's Your Therapy at www.itsyourtherapy.com, and we are here today to discuss 10 kinds of breathing techniques, and a lot of these can be combined, and I'll talk about that at the end as a bonus. So the very first one you want to start with is belly breathing. So how you can do this is either sitting in a chair with your back against the chair, resting as your shoulders are pulled away from your ears and your shoulder blades are kind of pulling down and back, and just feeling your stomach expand. So as you can see, in what I'm doing is holding my hands on my stomach. I'm inhaling as my stomach expands like a balloon and exhaling as it contracts. Now, the importance of this is to show that you are breathing like a baby. So have you ever watched a baby breathe? Often they're laying on their back. This is another great way to practice, is laying down on your back if it's more difficult to do it sitting up, right? And as you inhale and exhale, noticing the relaxation that is induced. So a baby is calm, is at peace when they're just breathing through their belly. As we get older, we forget how to breathe. We forget how to breathe through our diaphragm, which is another term. Diaphramic breathing, belly breathing is often called. And we start to breathe in our chest, and as we breathe in our chest might feel like kind of tight, our shoulders are tense and up closer to our ears, and we tend to have shorter breaths. So the idea here is really filling up the belly as if you're eating or drinking, because that's the same thing when we are referring to which automatic system is engaged. So for example, the sympathetic nervous system is going to be engaged if you're chest breathing. If you're breathing in more oxygen than you're exhaling. And for diaphragmic breathing, you're typically focused more on the exhale. By belly breathing or diaphragmic breathing, you are training your body to rest and digest and engage the parasympathetic nervous system. So by chest breathing, it's the opposite, and the sympathetic nervous system is engaged and can create more of anxiety or even panic mode, and some people have full-blown panic attacks. So these breathing techniques can definitely help if you have any of those types of symptoms, or if you're just overstressed, overtired, burned out. Breathing techniques can help to soothe, self-soothe, and help you stay calm in different times of your life that you feel stressed or overwhelmed or the like. The second breathing technique is called focus word breathing. So this is any type of word that you want to feel, whether it be relax or peace or harmonic or harmony, whether it be tranquil or just something you're trying to accomplish, like success or beauty. Whatever word makes you feel calm or has a calming effect on you that can be repeated over and over. So some people will inhale and breathe the word in and just imagining it spreading throughout their body and noticing where it settles in the body, and exhaling and also saying the word. So it could look like this: peace, more peace. Peace, I take in, and I exhale peace to the world. So I'm inhaling my peace, and I'm exhaling peace to the world. And the idea here is that you're taking in the emotions you want to feel, and you're expressing the emotions that you want to feel, or you can intake the emotions you want to feel and exhale the emotions that you don't want to feel. So some people might say gratitude in and dissatisfaction out. It's difficult to talk and breathe at the same time, but you get the idea. You wouldn't actually be talking out loud, you'd be saying these words in your head and having a conversation with yourself and really being able to experience the full effect of the diaphragmic breathing. The third technique is mantra breathing. So it's similar to the second technique in focus word breathing, but you're repeating a whole mantra or a whole mantra phrase. And if you'd like a PDF of a list of phrases that you can try, you can click on my website below, send me a message that you would like a PDF of that, or you can simply Google mantras that you would like to say to yourself. Positive affirmations are also good. using I am statements. So I am positive, I am okay, and I'm on my way. I am doing my best in the world. The world wants to see me be myself and accepts me. Whatever the mantra is, it's something that you maybe are trying to believe at the time in your life. That's a really great mantra to just keep repeating to yourself until your brain and your body connect and you actually feel that you can believe the thing that you're saying to yourself. The fourth breathing technique is called box breathing. So you want to inhale through your nose for 4 or 5 counts and hold your breath for 4 to 5 counts and then exhale 4 to 5 counts. The reason for this, of holding your breath that is to slow your heart rate down. Your body is telling yourself when you hold your breath, like for example, you're going underwater, it's called the diver's breath, that your body needs to slow down and it needs to lower your heart rate and even lower or higher your body temperature depending on what your needs are. So your body really starts to think what it is that you need, it slows down, and that, as you can tell, is going to have some type of calming effect for you. The fifth breathing technique is the even breathing. So this is basically just inhaling and exhaling evenly. And you can inhale, exhale through your nose, or you can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. But typically it's done in and out through your nose, and it's just breathing in for the same amount of counts as you're exhaling. Some people bring it up, so they might inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, inhale for 5 counts, exhale for 5 counts, inhale for 6 counts, exhale for 6 counts, and so on. The sixth breathing technique is one where you're counting, and the objective here is to exhale longer than you inhale. So this one I will try with you. So we're going to inhale for 1 count, exhale for 2 counts, inhale for 2 counts, exhale for 3 counts, and so on. So let's get started. So inhaling through your nose and exhaling and inhaling and exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. And you see the idea, exhaling. And the goal is to get all the way up to 10, and then you would have completed this exercise. Of course, you can play with the counts. You can exhale for 2 more counts longer than you inhale. You can start at 5. You can just inhale a couple counts and just exhale until you fully cannot exhale anymore. And then you have to breathe in on that exhale. And that is another really great way to decrease the amount of oxygen you're getting, engage that parasympathetic nervous system, and feel that rest and digest and relaxation, calm come on. The seventh breathing technique is called warm breathing. So basically this is even breathing, like I was talking about earlier, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that you're breathing so evenly. The objective is that you're breathing just in through your nose and out through your mouth, paying attention to your breath, and this actually warms your body. The eighth breathing technique I like to call the 5 senses, and that is because we pay attention to all the 5 senses regarding our breath. So this one I would like to take you through, and what you're going to do is just stare at one spot on the wall or close your eyes, and you want to just focus on the natural rhythm of your breath. What do you notice about your breath? What does it sound like? What does it feel like coming in and out as you inhale, as you exhale? What is the texture of your breath? What does it feel like? If you could see your breath, what would you see? If you could taste your breath, what would it taste like? And just repeating those. What does your breath sound like? What do you hear as you pay attention to the rhythm of your breath? Maybe you make different sounds with your breath. What does your breath feel like? What texture does your breath possess? How does it feel as you inhale and exhale? Through your nose, through your mouth, however you're breathing. If you could see your breath, what would it look like? And if you could taste your breath, what would it taste like? And coming back to the video, this is something that you can do on your own at any time. You can maybe go back to this same scenery of the things that you were experiencing. Bringing your breath really to life makes it tangible and helps you to remember to go back to it when you need to feel calm or de-stress. The 9th kind of breathing is nostril breathing. So you breathe in through one nostril and exhale through the other nostril. Inhale through that same nostril and exhale through that nostril. So if, for example, you have had cocaine addiction or something like that, I have heard some of my clients say that this is triggering for them, so please don't try this. But if you do not have that kind of addiction or you have a cold, it also helps with colds, we'll go ahead and try this one together. So some people do it differently, but the fingers are different ways. So some people use their thumb and they go like this, or they go like that and use this finger. This seems to be the easiest. Some people just do this. It really doesn't matter. So we'll try these ones. And you just cover up one nostril, breathing in through one side. Cover the other nostril and exhale through the other side. And breathing in through that side. And exhaling. Other side. And breathing in. And some people will say do this 10 times each way, back and forth, do it 20 times. And I would just say do it as many times as you need until you feel cleansed or clean. And the very last one is that you can combine different breaths. So for example, you can do the one that we just were doing, the nostril breathing, and you can count and do inhaling and exhaling for 4 counts on one side, 5 counts on another side, bring it in for 5 counts, and exhale 6 counts, and inhale 6 counts, exhale 7 counts, or you can do the even breathing while you count to 4, do 4 each side each way, 20 times. So basically finding the ones that work for you. You can do a mantra at the same time you're doing that, or repeat a word, focusing on a word, but combining the ones and finding out which ones really work for you. I found that different ones work at different times for me because they have different effects, even though all in all, I'm still feeling the effects of any of them once I do them. So find out what works for you. And obviously environment matters. You don't want to be doing this one when you're, with a client or in a group setting or, basically in public, but you can definitely use even breathing or warm breathing, just breathing in and out through your nose, even exhaling longer than you inhale, and different things like that can be applied in basically any situation. I would love to know which ones worked for you, which ones you tried, which ones you didn't like or liked, but go ahead and leave in the comments below which ones did work for you and which combinations that you came up with that really seemed to do it for you. All right, until next time.